Welcome to AliCatArcana. And yeah, happy February. Almost there. We're just at the last couple days of the first month of the year. How time works. Oh my gosh, right? So, February fortunes. We're going to start off with the Angels and Ancestors deck, and we're going to get an overall energy for what we're dealing with in February for Leo. All right, let's check it out. Hope you guys are having a good end to the January and revving up for February. Yeah. All right, one card for Leo, please, for the overall energy guide. One card for Leo. Boom. Oh gosh, I love this card. This is one of my favorite cards in the deck. White Witch, be the light. Boom. Okay, so we've got the owl represented here, which is an animal. It's a bird of wisdom. And we've got horns coming off its head. Are they like stag horns? They look more like they grew right out of the earth, but they grew right out of his head. So your connection to earth is very important to understanding the wisdom that you have. And then also then silhouetted up in here, we've got this like little imprint of the 5-pointed star, which is the ultimate protection. I encourage you to look into the symbolism of the 5-pointed star. It's pretty phenomenal. Also, we've got this butterfly in your hair as a clip, like almost as a reminder of, all of the different transformation that you've already gone through. And then we've got these leaves. What do we got? Is there grape leaves maybe that are growing up around your shoulder? Oh wow, we've got another like butterfly wing that's like tattooed on your chest here. Wow, major heart growth, major stuff that you've gone through in the heart sector of life, okay, Leo? That it's tattooed like on your chest, that like, dude, I have overcome this. I've gone through so much, and it's like a shadow of a reminder of like where I've come from. And by being this white witch of like this alchemical transformation that you've gone through, and that's something that we're going to need to rely on here coming this whole February month here, and the growth thereof. It's just like coming out of your head here. Amazing. Be the light. You are the light. Be the light. And like lining up with what that means. Like, what does it mean to actually be the light? What sort of routines do we bring into our, our daily comings and goings that keep this as a focus so that it's something that's growing? All right. So Leo, let's get into the Sands of Time reading I'm going to do for you. It's a past, present, and future read, and we're using the classic Rider-Waite tarot deck. All right. So for Leo, what do we got for February? What are our fortunes? What are we working through? All right. Let's get 9 cards for Leo. All right, we got the first one out. Second one. Whew. Okay. 2, 3, 4 more cards. Okay. This one here. Well, I guess they're like kind of sideways. And then this one here. All right. Okay. Okay, we need 3 more cards, and then we're going to look at this spread a little bit more in depth. 3 more cards for Leo. No. Dos. Wow, okay. Uno more. Uno más. Okay. Okay. All right, let's see what we got. So for our past energy, we've got this Page of Pentacles. We've got the 3 of Wands in reverse. And then we've got the 7 of Swords. Okay, then in our current energy, we've got the Strength. That's you, Leo. Look at that. And then in the middle, the very here, we've got the 8 of Wands in reverse. And then we had the 6 of Cups come out here. And it was actually came out sideways. I'm going to leave it that way. 6 of Cups. And then, all right, for our future energy, we have the Emperor in reverse, the Tower in reverse, and then the 8 of Swords upright. Okay, so let's check it out. Keeping in mind that White Witch be the light. That's the overall energy here. So in the past with this Page of Pentacles, this idea, some newness of physicality that's going on in your life. It could have been a new venture that you are working on. It could have been a new modality of thinking or healing that you were going through. But it is this new thing. It's like a hobby or something. And it's something that you have been putting your energy into. But maybe not so much bringing you the results that you were hoping for, whether or not it's in a monetary way or an emotional way, because instead of feeling like you have like the world at your fingertips that you could, go do and be anything out there in the world, it has made you feel more like you have less options now, and that involves some sneakiness, some something less than truth going on. Someone and it could be something stealing your energy away. It could be someone actually physically stealing from you. This thing that you got yourself into, that it seemed like the path that would bring you joy and it would bring you monetary gain. It hasn't necessarily done that for you. And it didn't work out in the way that you were seeing it going. All right. And it brought you to a real place of hardship of your heart, involving others and yourself. Like, even when it comes to when you think about how you interact with others, sometimes with this card in this past position, it might lead you to think that, like, hey, I'm not a people person, or I just don't want to be around people anymore. I don't want to do it like that anymore because it didn't get me anything that I was seeking. And that is not necessarily the case at all. It just maybe means that these are lessons that you're learning, and now we're learning that the way that I've done this before, it didn't work for me. And now I'm learning new ways. It's trial and error. We figure it out as we go. And all we have to rely on are the experiences that we've had that have come before. And I mean, we do hope to learn from the folks that came before. There's nothing like learning from your own experience though, right? Yeah. Amen. Amen to that. So, oh, my nail broke. In our present energy, we've got the strength. So everything that you did go through in this past situation, whether it be like, I'm also getting like this failing health energy and like the lack of confidence to move forward, because we're just got yellow, 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 and then more yellow here. But this one feels more like the sun. Feels like that Leo energy with the strength. Isn't that crazy? It's like, is she like trying to open his mouth? I always wonder when I look at this card. In other cards, it's like they're being, other times it's coming out of your heart, all kinds of different symbolism. But she's also wreathed in all of these red roses of life, the passion to move forward. So these things that you've walked away from that made you feel less than savory emotions about others and yourself has given you the strength to move forward. And it's also in this middle energy here with this 8 of Wands in reverse. You are becoming very clear about what it is you will say, what you won't say. And it's more about the knowingness inside your own mind that's bringing you the validity that you need, because it's not bouncing your ideas off of another. Maybe your ideas are out there, woo woo, or outlandish. They're not, man. They're your thoughts. And I mean, we aren't our thoughts. We're experiencing them, but we are experiencing them because they're helping us grow. So this is about keeping your ideas and your communication inside yourself until they've been fully realized before we act on them. And I think that's also the advice too in your middle center here, because of what's coming up in the future energy here. Now, because this is the sideways here, you're just going to have to learn for yourself and understand who it is that you should be giving to and who you shouldn't be giving to. And maybe take a little back seat on that. Maybe slow down a little bit. Sometimes tough love can teach us more too. Tough love with ourselves, with our children, with our parents, with our friends, with our lovers, whoever it is. But that doesn't mean that you don't love and that you're not of that space, but you really need to take the time to center yourself in who you are and become really clear on your thoughts before you're going to be giving anything to anyone. All right. Get a wraps on whatever the situation in your past was, because you absolutely have the strength to work through it. And when you're ready to give to others, do it to it. Oop, like that. You know, childhood karma, people of our history, people that have altered the pattern of the core of who we are. All right. Learning about that and where we come from, that'll help you in this present moment too. All right. And not feeling the guilt for like, like I always did all this or that, or maybe like at Christmas, I always cooked all, a million dishes. Well, maybe this year you don't need to cook a million dishes at Christmas. And, there are different to go about doing things, because other people love to give too. And it's nice to give other people an opportunity to do that. So instead of maybe just like talking down at yourself for not doing things the way you always did them, rejoice in the fact that you're learning new ways to do them and that you have the strength to do it. And that it's okay to hold your cards right up against inside of you until the moment presents itself where you feel that freeing energy with whoever it is. And it can even just be with yourself. All right. In the future, we've got the Emperor in reverse. And this is an energy, I feel like there could be some obstacles coming up here in February that feels like there's like no way around them. There could be some changes, something that you're not foreseeing that is just like a hard, barrier that you come up against, that maybe there's something I know I don't know why I keep getting health vibes here, but this represents a person rules over all. And when they're in that reverse situation, it means that they seem to have no capacity for the thoughts to even have the thought about, wanting to know where another person is coming from, or it's about someone who always has things that come to them. Now, it's good to let things come to ourselves, right? And be in their own natural turns through the magic of life that we weave and swim in and breathe in at all times. But when across this like hard pass, this like hard energy, it's very rigid. Okay. So there could be ideas that you're dealing with that are very rigid and that we need to learn our way around, because they're not serving us. And it's bringing us to this sense of the tower. But because it's in the reverse, I'm getting the feeling that it's like you're able to identify what this is. If it's a person, if it's a mind frame, a way of being, this could even a partner that you have that is just like unwilling to move. If you see that that's the case, and because also the eight of wands is like directly above this tower in reverse, so we've got two reverse cards. It's like knowing better. It's like knowing better. It's like you don't have to actually go through the tower moment because you've already been through it like all of these other X amount of times in your life. Okay. So you don't have to speak out about those things. You don't have to create this huge tower moment. But I'd like to remind you too, that sometimes when we do that, we're putting ourselves in prison. All right. So on this whole line, we've got that 7 of Swords in reverse. We've got the 6 of Cups sideways, and then we've got the 8 of Swords. So lots of these sword, air energy, thinking energies going on. And with these swords surrounding this sideways 6 of Cups, it's like there could be a familial or familiar situation that's around you that you're really finding your way through. Okay. Because it's almost like a fear to act against something that you know to be true. But you are the light, okay? You are the white witch, and you're able to transmute and transform and alchemize all of these energies inside of you. So it looks like February, we're working through some more palpably rigid emotions, okay? And you have the absolute strength to go through with this, okay, Leo? And I'm again going to encourage you that just to realize that you are allowed to take control of your thoughts and be aware of them, and that you don't have to be in this blindfolded situation right here, because she's loosely bound right now. It's like her thoughts are the things that are keeping her in this place. So some advice on that, on how to move through this 8 of Swords energy here in the future. That, and you know, too, it could just be like the natural way to feel after you come up against this rigid, you know, thing that is unchanging, you know, whether it be a person or a situation or whatever it is, a health issue that you're going through, that you don't even want to approach the tower of it, or that you know how to kind of like sideswipe the tower. But sideswipe the tower, does it mean that you're putting yourself in your own mental prison? I surely hope not. Let's see what the advice is for this 8 of Swords. But hey, you know what? If you are, that's okay. Like, we all go through phases for reasons. And like, yeah, we got to play all the roles so that we maybe can understand them. Ooh, okay. 6 of Coins in reverse. 6 of Coins in reverse. Interesting. Okay, don't be overgiving. Don't be overgiving to people. You'll know who they are. Okay, yeah, dude. Okay, the advice for this whole 8 of Swords situation is the 6 of Coins in reverse. So be number one in your heart and your mind. And it's okay. Selfish energy that has like such negative connotations, but if we are not strong at our cores, what is it that we really have to offer anyone else? That doesn't mean that there won't be people vibrating with us along the way, but do not be overgiving, because if you can deplete your stores by doing that. If you overgive in the situation, you know, and don't be getting into like these mental crucial battles, which can be very cutting. And like, you know, we can say things that just out of our mouth so fast, they can be so cutting. This can also be things that people are saying to you. So be very guarding of your energy, in the sense that like, you choose who comes across your path. You choose, you know, who you decide to, what kind of situations that you're putting yourself into. I'm feeling like this whole need for this circle around the 5-pointed star to be a big focus for you this coming February, because that's how you're going to find your peace of mind. Let's get some advice from the well, I was gonna do this other thing first, but I want to get, oh, excuse me. I'm gonna get you a spirit animal oracle here for advice on this spread, and then we'll pull some tea leaf cards too to see what the future holds for you lovely Leos, you strong Leos out there. It's okay to be weak, you know? It's okay to take the time to like protect yourself. You've got the to do it. Okay, an animal oracle for Leo, please, to help traverse this energy. Hey, all right, for 8, abundance, 35, koala spirit. Spirit has a plan. So yeah, it's almost like gives me the sense of surrendering. And it looks like, I don't know, like, it looks like the koala eyes are closed, but they're not. They're red, but those dots underneath them, it's like double vision. Also, I'm getting the sense of like the phases of the moon across his head right there. Feel free to harness the energy of the moon to help you through this whatever the future is going to be holding for you here in February. You've got good stuff coming, and it looks like a lot of self-growth, but it is also like working through different situations that will challenge you, right? Remember that spirit has a plan, and that you can surrender to that plan. All right. And wow, I see this like little mystical bell here on the corner, just like hanging off there. It's like a chime of spirit. I don't know why it seems important. Maybe ringing a bell could help you. And yeah, your focus is absolutely your third eye energy, this whole like white witch energy right here. That huge mandala right on his head. But it's also like the third eye, it's very red. It inspires and motivates you to make the moves that you do. And man, what is it about the bell though? Is it something, every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings? Is that what it is? Or a fairy? Anyways, spirit has a plan. It's okay to surrender to it, be of it, and like check in with self, because you are an alchemist here. You are the light. All right, let's get some fortunes, some February fortunes for Leo. Ooh, lion, time to act. We got more of that feline energy. Time to act, time to know inside. Money path. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. Bam. Okay. Wall, there's been a misunderstanding. I wonder if that's that emperor in reverse too. And a mountain, major challenge to overcome. Yeah, there are some challenges ahead here coming this February, but you have all of the capacity to see your way through it. All right. So lion, time to act within yourself. It'll prepare you to motivate in the physical realm of what you're acting towards. Okay. And maybe embody that feline energy, of what you are and who you are. Dude, Genevieve had a something about embodying your lioness energy or something, and it showed this picture of this lion that was just like sprawled out and sleeping. I love that. And that is, all have different phases, different modes of being. Sure, you can be a fierce lion, but also you could, take the time to sleep, take the time to, eat, take the time to be intimate, all of that stuff. There's a time and place for everything. And when we are on this path, all right, and through this misunderstanding here, it can be that personal misunderstanding inside of yourself, becoming clear on what that is, or it can be also, I'm getting lots of familial vibes in here, and like maybe people of your past and situations that you'll be like, there will be misunderstandings about it, and everyone's coming from a different place, and we're allowed to do that. Isn't life interesting, right? But through that, a path with money is waiting for you to find it. So we're going to sort through these emotions, and it brings us abundance, right? Wow, let me check this out. Yeah, they're like little shoots of bamboo that are just starting to grow, and it's like a river of money. It's like, this is where you're headed. It's almost like a reward at the end of the rainbow. By working through these difficult emotional factors, it leads you to your wealth, leads you to a more comfortable physical living. And then mountain. I love this card. Major challenges to overcome, which you are. It's going to be presented to you, and you're going to traverse it, and you have the absolute strength to do it. Absolutely, right? That is you, Leo. You have the strength to do it. I'm going to pull this one up again just one more time, because look at that. That's who you are. And oh, the challenges that you've overcome, the hurdles, the vastness of who you are. Remember that. Keep a little like bag of gems in your head of thoughts, of things that you've done in your life that you can look back on them and actually feel it in the moment and be like, dude, I did that, right? It gives you a little bit of perspective, Okay, where are we at? We're doing good on time. Great. Let's get the universe has your back, a card for that, and then we'll go to the book of answers. Dang, all right. So yeah, I wonder what shakes for you this February. Lots of different energies here. 7 of Swords out twice, so there could be some confrontational energy. It doesn't have to be with another. It can be inside yourself. But it sure can be with another. Maybe with an Emperor in reverse. Yeah, it's a wonderful life. Thank you. Thank you. All right, for Leo. Oh, hey, look at that. Ooh, I love this one. I guess, well, I love most of them, but I really love this one. I am a spirit having a human experience, and I'm here to get closer to love. 3 eyes there. And then we've got the rainbow of color. It's the gambit of emotions and a thing of your chakra energy, your energy fields inside your body with that rainbow there. And it's almost like, you're this beacon of light in this world of dark. Like you're shrouded in all of that darkness, but your consciousness, your human experience is here to get closer to love. Be the light as you just shine in your everyday life. And that doesn't mean that, you can still and your teeth don't even have to be brushed, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the essence of who you are, it will always be. So look to your third eye and do remember that you are a spirit having a human experience, and you're here to get closer to love. Yeah. All right. 3 questions for Leo from the Book of Answers by Carol Bolt. So you're welcome to pause this and get your questions in order. And then I'm just going to meditate over and let's get some guidance. All right. So question 1 for Leo. Right here. Remain flexible. Question 2 for Leo. Take charge. And then question 3 for Leo. Last but not least, this one. Good things are seeking you out. Bam. I hope that could help you today, Leo, on your February path. The way of the miracle worker is to see all human beer. The way of the miracle worker is to see all human behavior as one of two things, either love or a call for love. Oh, I love that. Dude, that's the perfect wrapper-upper. Thank you, Michelle. I love you so much. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Dang, I love y'all. And I appreciate you. And yeah, we'll be back with some more energy next week. We'll figure it out as we go, right? But yeah, we're going to try and stick to this Monday, Tuesday slot. I like the way it feels. And dang it, I appreciate you so much. So as ever, doing it like we feel it. We're taking care of ourselves. We're asking ourselves those questions and then seeing where they lead us. So yeah, mwah. Until next week. See ya, dudes. Take care.